Okay, one last thing. Have you guys heard of surface area? I think you have, but you probably haven't done very much with it yet. What is surface area? Can somebody tell me? Kyle?
It's like the area of the outside surface.
Ah, the key word he used was outside. So like it's the areas that are exposed to the surface of the, like I think of as exposed to the air, okay? So you just add up all those different kinds of areas. So let's start with this guy. This is like some kind of prism. You guys haven't studied this thoroughly yet, right? But that doesn't matter. It's pretty easy. So how do you find the surface area of a prism like this? You just look for the outside parts and you add them up. So what do you guys think? Let's make this a little bit more precise. It's in 3 dimensions, right? Okay. So the bottom, what's the area of the bottom? Length times width, right? Do we have any other surfaces that are length times width for that one? Isn't the top the same? So we've got how many of those? 2 of those. And then how about like the front? What's the area of the front? Which
front?
I'm talking about like this one.
LH.
So it'd be like LH. How many of those do we have though? So we have one in the back too, right? So we got 2 LHs. See how easy this is? You're just adding stuff up. And then the sides, you've got 2 WHs. Sweet. And then you just add those up. So you're going to have a couple problems like that where they give variables and you end up with a polynomial when you're done. Okay? But I don't think they're like so hard. So you'd simplify after that. See what you get. A cylinder. What's the surface area of a cylinder? That one's really useful to know. This one comes up in a lot of situations that I've seen, lots and lots of them. So the bottom, what's the area of the bottom? Circle, right? So pi r squared? We all know circles pi r squared, I'm betting. How many of those do we have though?
2.
Top and bottom, so 2 pi r squareds. The tricky part on the cylinder is what about like the around it part? What's the area of that? You guys remember how to do that? How to think about it?
It'd be circumference times height.
Yes. So Derek said circumference times height. Where the heck is he getting that though? Don't you like unwrap the cylinder? You pretend it's a piece of paper. I wish I had one here, but you pretend it's a piece of paper and unwrap it and it becomes this, doesn't it? So the height is right here. Let's put it over here. So the height is right there, right? And then this part is this edge, which is the circumference, which is 2 pi r. Great. And we've got just one of those, so 2 pi r h. So there's a couple. I think it might have thrown like a cone at you and a prism, a pyramid of some kind. I know you guys haven't studied those yet, so if you don't know the formula and you can't figure that out by just adding things up, I'm betting you can. I'm betting you can just add things up. Like, what's the area of a triangle? Half base times height. That's about all you need, and you just add some stuff up. If you're having trouble, though, what could you do? Look it up where? What would be easy? What would anyone really do in the real world? They'd go to Google, since we have that powerful tool. It's only been around about 5 years now, but you could type in what to Google? What is the, what are we trying to find? Surface area. You could say formula, but I think you just need to say what is the surface area of a, the one you guys are going to have trouble with is a cone. I bet you don't know that one. And it'll tell it to you, I'm sure, right at the beginning of Google. So, okay? All right.